Hello, this is a demonstration of Tradepronamics Payroll. Okay, so what we first do is set up the employees. You go into employee. We've got a few employees in here. So instead of typing one in, we'll just have a look at the existing one. Fred Jones there. That's his details, his address, postcode, etc. Payment details. So this is for direct payment to a financial institution. So you can upload a file that pays all the employees at one go instead of paying them separately, individually. Okay. So this is the employee. Within the employee, you've got payroll information. There's your personal details, his gender, payment basis, individual, labour hire, etc. Whether it's permanent, casual, full-time, date of birth. These are his wages. So this guy's on salary, not hourly. That's his annual salary. It's the rate, the hourly rate. Pay frequency is weekly. These are all the payroll categories. So he has a base hourly rate that he's paid. He also gets a salary. He's got some expenses, leave loading, holiday pay, sick pay, and travel allowance. Okay, he's also got some superannuation, and he's got a few entitlements. We've got two entitlements here: holiday pay accrual and sick pay accrual. Okay, and he's got some no deductions, employer expense, nothing there, and his tax rate is tax-free threshold. Okay, you've got all the tax rates there. Okay, and you can update them as needed. Okay, so that's the employee. So you first basically set up your employee details, just the name, etc. And then you do your payroll categories here, and then you link them all in the employee. So once you do all your payroll categories here, you link them all. You say, okay, this employee has a bonus. Okay, after you created the bonus payroll category. Okay, for example. Okay, this is your pay history. So this is the history for the first quarter. This is the year to date. So he's been paid $789 on his salary. Got $2,000 there, year to date, etc. It's a tax. Scroll down, you can see all the history, entitlement history. So he's had holiday pay accrual, carry over from last year, 182 hours. He's taken some holiday here, so year to date his minus 12, so the total's 170. So he might have accrued 8 hours of holiday, but he's taken 20, so it's gone to minus 12. But he's had some carryover from last year anyway. That's his sick pay accrual, etc. Holiday pay accrual. Now I'll show you how to set up the categories so you can link them in here. Okay, all the categories are in here, the payroll categories. You've got wages, entitlements, deductions, employer, expense, and taxes. The wages are any type of payment that is paid to the employee. So the base hourly, etc. Bonus, full-time casual, holiday pay, late leave, overtime 2, overtime greater than 2, less than 2, greater than 2, casual, etc. These are all hourly, these two here are salary. To create a new wage category, you click on new, put the wage category in here, for example, time and a half. That's what you're doing, so salary and hourly. This is a single touch payroll that's coming in the future with the tax office, where you have to upload everything in the tax office. If you've got over 20 employees, after 31st of July 2018, after that will be any employees. But first it'll start off for the first year, there's 20 employees or more. Okay, so you put time and half, and then you select all the employees that will get that time and a half. You say, I want that one, etc. Okay, and that's your payroll category. So you've got time and a half, and it's a salary. If I say if it's hourly, you put in the hourly rate. If it was hourly, you say it's a regular pay rate, which gets an employee file, as I showed you previously in this video. And you say it's just times by 1, so it's the regular pay rate times 1, or it can be a fixed hourly rate. Put the hourly rate in here, etc. So let's have a look at an existing one. For example, carpenter, wage for carpenter. That's an hourly. It's a regular rate times 1. And that's what we need to do really. Okay, we'll see who's linked to that. There is no one linked to. Oh, you've got one person linked to that. Okay, so that person gets that. The carpenter rates, which will come up in the employee when you look at all the categories and link them to the employee. So you put all the categories in here. Okay, you might have individual categories for individual people as well. Okay, so any wage that gets paid the employee gets entered here as a wage category. Okay, now the entitlements. Entitlements are like holiday pay accrual and sick pay accrual. Okay, now if we look at just go new to create one here. Let's look at an existing one. We've got holiday pay accrual. Okay, so this holiday pay accrual is equal to 2.923 hours per pay period. So every time an employee gets paid, it will add 2.923 hours of holiday pay accrual, right? Holiday pay. Okay, you get 4 weeks a year, which is 2.923 hours per pay period. Okay, and we've got our pay period set to weekly here. Okay, and it's linked to the wages account, which is holiday pay. Okay, which is the wages account, because when you get holiday 2.923 hours, you get holiday pay as well when you go on holidays. Okay, you get paid for that, so you'll get paid 2.923 hours times that wage category, whatever that is, whatever the times the amount to that wage category, 2.932 hours. Okay, so let's have a look at the wage category. We'll go back and have a look at the holiday pay wage category. So if we go into wages and look at holiday pay. Holiday pay is 1 times the regular rate. Okay, regular rate is an employee. About the employee, I'll show you the regular rate for the employee. Find Fred. There's Fred. His regular rate is $26 an hour. Okay, this is where all the payroll categories are linked in. The week rate here. So we'll get out of here. I'll go back to the payroll categories. So that's the entitlements. Okay, and the entitlements are always linked to a wage account. So sick pay accrual is 1.461 hours per pay period, and it's linked to sick pay. Sick pay might be 1 times regular rate or whatever. Okay, so when you take a day off, you're also getting paid, sick pay, and it reduces the total amount. Like every time you get paid, it adds 1.461. You take 8 hours sick, or subtract 8 hours from your total accrual, sick pay accrual. Then you've got deductions. Deductions are like child support, salary sacrifice, for example, any type of deduction. So that deduction type is other. You've got employer super contribution, voluntary tax. It's just a salary sacrifice. Okay. You might have child support. So child support is equal to $159.30. 13 cents is getting deducted from his net pay every pay period. So there's the deductions. Then you've got employer expenses, and superannuation is an employer expense because you've got to, if we have a look at, say, this employer expense here, superannuation type. Okay, you can have other expenses as well, but the employer has to pay 9.5% of gross wages every pay period into super. Okay, of gross wages, and then you link all the payroll categories always link the employee. So we've got this employee here for this super. That person gets it. Okay, no one else gets that super. We have a look at another super fund. So that one. We look at the employees. I can link them to anybody I want. I can say that employee will get that super, and that employee will get that super. Every pay period, you might have 2 super accounts. Okay. So we'll go OK. We'll go OK. Okay, this is your taxes. This is the tax table. So you got taxes. There's your income tax. There's foreign resident. You've got all these different categories, like no tax-free threshold. Here's all your formula calculations, and you upload those every time the tax table changes. Okay, through the setup option here. Okay, I'll close that. So these are all your payroll categories. Okay, so after you've created your payroll categories, and then like we said before, you've got your employees, and then you link them in. So with Fred, his categories for wages, we've got all these ones ticked off. So he gets leave loading, holiday pay, etc. Travel allowance. Okay, superannuation, he gets that super there. Okay, there's a few supers there, but he's linked to that one, which we linked him in with creating the payroll category. Okay, entitlement. Yeah, sorry, the linking in of the employees. I'll get out of here. I'll go back into payroll categories. When you create a payroll category, like for example, so one of the supers, ANZ Super, you link him here, you always go employee, and then you link all the employees and you get that payroll category. Okay, that's where you link them in. Okay, so if I go to wages, so holiday pay, I go employee, and I'll link all the employees that are going to receive holiday pay. So Fred, no, Jasmine, okay, okay, okay. So there's, you always link the employees here to the categories. But when you go into the employee screen and you select an employee, go into payroll categories, so if I go into wages, see, they're all been linked. Okay, so we selected which employee, superannuation, Fred's linked to that super there. Fred has these entitlements, holiday pay accrual, sick pay accrual, etc. He's got no deductions, no expenses, and that's his tax there, tax-free threshold. Okay, so these are the entitlement history. So he's got these are the totals, holiday pay accrual, sick pay accrual, etc. And that's your pay history. Okay, so it's a bit to get your head around, but yeah, so it's just to give the payroll in a practical sense. Should make it easier. Right, so now I'll show you how to write a paycheck. Okay, how to pay the employee, and all like with all these linked categories and everything, and the taxes and that, it all works it out automatically. Okay, every pay period. They've also got all these reports here that you can use to look up things like superannuation contribution summary, payment summary, deduction summary, accrued liabilities, employee payments, etc. But you can look at those reports yourself. I'll show you now how to pay someone. There's two ways to pay someone. You can just write a paycheck, or you can do it via timesheet, process payroll. I'll just show you the right paycheck. They're very similar. They do the same thing. But if you just go into write paycheck, if you've got one employee, say, or a couple of employees, a few employees, it's really easy to do this write paycheck. Select the payee, so I'll select Fred. It fills out all the categories that we saw under the employee function that are linked in to his name, okay, or the employee number. Okay, all the payroll categories. So Fred has base salary, say he did 10 hours base salary this week. He's got a base salary of 38 hours, which is $1,000 and 16 cents. There's the tax there. See, if I change the hours, the tax changes. Okay, if I change the hours, you'll see the income tax change automatically. The tax changes and the amount that changes as well. Okay, so he's just done a couple of hours. Maybe that should be called overtime. He's done 12 hours overtime. He's got a base salary of 38 hours. You can call it whatever you like. Say he's also going on holidays. So he's going on holidays for a week, 38 hours. See here that week is equal to $1,016, which is the same as his salary for 38 hours. So when he goes on holidays, he's still going to get paid $1,000, and then it'll deduct 38 hours from his holiday pay accrual automatically in the background. So every time he gets paid, he accrues 2.923 hours of holiday. Okay, and he's taken 38 hours of holiday, so he might have 200 hours of holiday accrued, and then it's going to subtract internally 38 hours from that. Okay, same goes with sick leave. He accrues 1.461 hours sick leave every pay period. If he takes a day sick, which is 8 hours, it will subtract 8 hours from the total. Okay, and there's the super, and that's about it. So you just go, that's his total pay there, and that's the payroll. Okay, if I go record, so hang on a second, this is runtime, this is test environment. Let me just change something quickly. Waste of time, yeah? Hang on a second. Just go like that. I'll just change something quickly. Stuff that up. Okay. We'll just go record. Okay, I'll ignore that. Those messages. I'll ignore that one. I'll show you how to record one in a sec. This is test environment. It's just showing these messages that we want to see. Okay. Now, all I'm going to do is just set that so I can show you how it works. Equal 0. This is ridiculous, but anyway, we'll just set that to that. So just got to work here. Okay, so now it's taking along. It asks you if you want to print a payslip. You go yes, and there's a payslip. Okay, so Fred Jones, there's base pay. Base hour, you did 12 hours. There's the rate, the amount, calculate 26 per hour. There's your date totals. There's your super, your tax, sick pay, accrual. It's 1.46. It's got 54 hours of sick pay. Accrued, 54 hours accrued. So it takes 8 hours, reduced by 8 hours, etc. And there's your net pay. Okay, so we had a couple of issues there because this is a test machine, it's a runtime environment. We display a few messages while we're testing just to make sure everything's working in that. But that's basically it. So if you have any questions, give me a call. The website is www.rad.com.au. Thanks for watching.